was a cassette tape released in Spain in 1982 by RCA as part of the Cinematrace series, containing the soundtrack of the film Blue Hawaii by Elvis Presley, originally released in 1961. It was also issued as a 33 revolutions per minute vinyl LP. The peculiarity of this release is that it's a reissue in which the cover has been completely changed, and it features a photograph of Elvis from his 1973 Aloha from Hawaii special. So in a way, they've created a connection with Hawaii. Why did they choose this photo for the reissue cover? If you have any ideas, leave them in the comments. We're going to open the seal for the first time since its release 44 years ago. It's a curious case, and very typical of Spanish reissues from the early 80s, when record labels began squeezing the catalogs of classic artists with new covers, sometimes without much historical coherence. But in this particular case, choosing a photo from Aloha from Hawaii for a 1961 soundtrack actually makes quite a bit of sense if we look at the context of the time. Here are the most likely reasons, based on how the music market worked in Spain in 1982. 1. Elvis plus Hawaii equals an immediate association for the general public. Although Blue Hawaii is from 1961, for the Spanish audience of the 80s, the most iconic image of Elvis connected to Hawaii was, without a doubt, the 1973 Aloha from Hawaii. That special was broadcast on television in many countries, including Spain, and it became a universal image of the flower Elvis, the Elvis in the white jumpsuit, the most recognizable version for the generation that was buying tapes in the 80s. Conclusion: the cover wasn't aiming for historical accuracy, but for instant recognition. 2. RCA Spain wanted to sell reissues to a young audience. In 1982, Elvis had been gone for 5 years, and there was a huge resurgence of interest in his figure. RCA Spain was re-releasing older material with more modern, eye-catching, and 70s style covers, because that was what connected best with buyers at the time. A 1961 photo, more sober and less spectacular, would have gone unnoticed on the shelves. 3. Aloha from Hawaii was RCA's star product. RCA heavily promoted that image because it was the first concert broadcast worldwide via satellite. It was one of Elvis's best-selling records in Spain. It had a powerful, instantly recognizable aesthetic. Using that photo was almost a guaranteed way to boost sales. 4. The thematic connection to Hawaii was enough. Even though the photo doesn't correspond to the film, it still maintains the Hawaiian vibe thanks to the white jumpsuit and the flower lei. For the art department, that was more than enough to justify the cover. 5. Costs and availability of graphic material. In many budget reissues, RCA used photos they already had licensed and ready for printing. Images from the Aloha special were widely available and inexpensive to reuse. The cover wasn't trying to be historically accurate. It was designed to grab attention and create an immediate visual link between Elvis and Hawaii, using the most iconic and marketable image available at the time.